Hey folks, this is Taehorn, and welcome to the Surge 2. So, I know I had to take a break from my Surge 1 playthrough. I do plan on finishing that at some point. Just life happened for a few weeks now. But a buddy of mine picked up Surge 1 and 2 on sale for Black Friday. And at my recommendation, he started with Surge 2 just because it's better at teaching the game than Surge 1. However, he's a little lost just trying to make it through things, and asked me if I could put together some videos just to help him. This is not going to be a 100% walkthrough. Mostly because you can't do 100% in one playthrough, but also because I'm not going to remember all of it. It's a lot. No way I remember all of it, but I certainly will remember enough to help him navigate and hopefully not miss as many things. So let's see. I want to be... This is mostly a matter of what I think looks better. I've been growing my hair out and it's still kind of a mess, so yeah, sure. Got a full beard going. Yeah, sure. None of it really matters. There's a few dialogue things that pop up based on your background, but
semi-delirious state for weeks.
Excuse me.
The subject seems to be remaining
Oh, oof.
some sort of anomaly.
It's not over.
Oof.
This can't be true.
That cough came out of
There was
nowhere.
only one survivor in the crash.
Alright, so yeah, none of the background stuff really matters. Just affects a few choices later, dialogue-wise. It's not like most Souls-likes where it'll affect your stats or anything. Alright. Come over here and get the key card. Got my first weapon.
We've located a major security breach. All prisoners stay in their cells. Robotic guards have been deployed.
Same as the first game. You got your horizontals and your verticals. You got your block. You do have a dodge, but it's not unlocked yet. There's the big asshole. Fuck that dude. Now, unlike the first game, your backstabs are a little more obvious. You get those little red, that little red light outline on their targeting reticle, and you can knock them down. Still no animations really for it, but don't, oh, I didn't want to get hit. Come here. Oh, really? Come here. Same thing. You can still target body parts. Right now it doesn't really do much for me. Go ahead and heal. So right now I've got no actual like healing items, but those little stations will pick it up.
Please, you gotta let me out. I'm not a criminal, just an average Joe.
Now, this is Benjamin Burke, who, if you've played the first one, Burke was a character you never met, but you heard from a lot, as he was ahead of you in your escape. So he would keep sending messages, giving people, trying to help other survivors escape, just telling them where he went and what directions he went. But not a bad guy. He really genuinely was trying to help other people get out, but you never really encounter him. This is supposedly a boss fight. In reality, it's just a tutorial for unarmored body parts, because his head is the only part that's unarmored, and the only part you can actually damage. If you just try to hit him anywhere but his head, and then you're gonna bounce off. But that's all there is to it. Just hit him 3 times, and then
you are now eligible to redeem your customized MG Exo-Rig Mark 12.
Alright, we're about to get started on this.
The new MG is faster, more powerful, and sleeker than ever. Once you strap it on, it'll meld with your molecules in a flash. The metamorphosis is so seamless, you'll neither know nor care which functions are still performed by your own body. Let MG take control of your nervous system and take back control of your life.
That is not a good ad. Yeah, so you just punch him in the head 3 times and then back away. You can't dodge. If you try blocking him, he's just gonna beat the hell out of you. But thankfully he's very slow and easy to just hit 3 times, back away, let him finish a combo, hit again. Alright, now things are going to get interesting. So, unlike the first game, in this one, you actually do get some control over your stat growth through this. So when you level up, you get 2 module points. that you can put wherever you want. My strategy is to put 2, 2, 1, and then the extra one goes into health the first time, then 2, 2, 1, and then the extra one goes into stamina the second time, and just alternate that. The reason for that is that battery efficiency does matter. Unlike in the previous game where battery was just a number total, this one you get blocks for your battery. And as you level up, you'll see those two thin lines actually become extra battery charges. And you'll get 5 batteries instead of 3 once you're at a certain point. Now, the reason I don't pump battery as fast is it matters less in the long run. In game, you're not going to need as much battery as you do health and stamina. So, keeping battery a little bit further behind the other two is not a bad idea.
Have a nice day, officer.
I'm going to get me a weapon I prefer. Again, just like the original, you gotta cut off body parts to collect gear. Right arms will get you their weapons. And, right arms get you weapons and whatever armor is attached there. And other body parts, it's just a matter of, you know, what weapons you're going to get. Or what gear you want. Right, so now that I have a healing injectable, those will charge it for me. And come collect this one.
Please get me out.
I don't want to use the equalizer, but
Shit. Thank you. I'd love to repay you, but as
God,
you
I
might
don't know why I'm
guess,
coughing so much.
I'm a bit broke right. I hope I see. I heard that
Right, so you can find out about a little bit about what's going on,
people
ask
I
them
can
a
only
few questions, and that's it, really.
come to the evac camp. I'll be there.
Now that's a shortcut back, just in case you die. A few things to collect around here. You'll see that my attack combos are a little more interesting now. A lot faster. Now another thing, unlike the original, your injectables don't have a set amount of uses. Instead, you just need the one healing injectable. They don't really stack up. Can't do anything with that yet. Just grabbing the log. But instead of a set number of uses, when you've got a battery charge, you can hold down circle and pre-charge your injectables. So you see I've got 2 pre-charges. That means that's 2 heals. If you have no pre-charges but you have a battery, you can spend the battery directly instead of charging. But pre-charging is a great idea if you're like in between fights or something. Your batteries are going to drain as you play or as time passes. So just pre-charge your injectables so that you have them available, but you don't have to really worry about it.
God, what is it? It's coming right at us. Are you basic maneuvers? Taking basic maneuvers! Shit!
Alright. Where's the button I'm looking for? There it is. Alright. Now, I'm probably going to go with stabs eventually. But spears are solid. I really like the spear movesets. They're fast.
State-of-the-art containment wall has been erected to quarantine the area at the center of the outbreak. Stay vigilant. Stay strong.
Yeah, there's that one, which is R2, R1, R1,
Emergency broadcast system.
and it'll really just keep going on that combo, which is really good for taking out
As you know,
enemies around you.
origin have descended all over town.
There's that one, which is pretty good for heavy hits.
Communication with the outside world has been cut off for almost as long.
Trying to remember where is my crazy combo.
Government forces have been working around the clock after another.
You do have
Wall has been erected to quarantine
charge attacks for both R1 and R2.
Stay strong.
The big thing about charge attacks
Stay inside.
is you're going to be encountering enemies with shields. And if you want to break a shield, or really if you just want to break body parts quicker, armor body parts quicker, your charge attacks don't really deal much more damage, but they do deal a lot more equipment damage, and they're the only way to break shielded options. Now the other thing we're going to look at, so that's a one-handed, basically just a sword. We're going to throw that on. This is a directional block analyzer. The directional block analyzer is a crucial part of the new gameplay loop, in that I can hold block what is happening here? Come on. Are you okay? Something's glitched. So in the first game there was the directional parry system where you could duck or dodge. In this one, you see, it's still a directional parry system, but the difference is with the block analyzer up, it'll actually tell you which direction the attack is coming in from. And it's not just high or low, it's left and right as well. So any of four directions, you hold block, you'll see the little white arrow show up, and then you flick your camera stick, or if you're playing on PC, you actually kind of have to flick the mouse, which I don't like very much. It's not as simple as the camera stick, or the stick on a controller, I don't think. But yeah, so you flick your stick and you'll see he moves his weapon to block in a specific direction. The parry timing's pretty generous. I think it's almost half a second. So, pretty nice long timing on that. Can't construct yet, but I should. Oh, dang it. I don't quite. Alright, we're gonna kill this guy again. Grab that. Alright. Alright, now I can upgrade that. So, you're also gonna, you notice that in the upgrade now you have you can upgrade your implants now. That requires something that you get from taking heads. Can't do it now, but instead of collecting multiple upgrades or multiple implants and stacking them to get better or a higher number of uses, and instead of I'm gonna throw that on for now. So this is a nice one, but anyway, instead of upgrading for more uses and finding higher tier for more health restore, you just upgrade your implants, which is going to free up a lot of space for putting on some really cool implants instead of having to take space up to throw on just more heals. Alright, so this is your automatic inject charger. If you have trouble remembering to pre-charge your injectables, this is great. When a battery starts flashing red and if you have space in your injectable, your currently selected injectable, if you have space, the automatic charger will actually just go ahead and convert that to a pre-charge for you, so you don't have to remember to do it yourself. Now, when you're really into the game a ways, it is kind of a waste to take up an entire implant slot just for this. So I do recommend just getting used to pre-charging. But if you don't, or if you're just struggling with remembering to pre-charge, it's great to just have this on. Alright, now for the first actual boss fight. Now, I play a pretty heavy parry style for this game. I just really like the parry mechanic for it. Yep, missed that one. Oh crap, I need to target his right arm. Now this dude's gonna do a lot of varied attacks. That one launches out a bunch of grenades. He summons that drone that's gonna try and snipe you. He does that leap attack. If he gets in close, he'll do that combo. You can be set on fire, which is a dot effect. But yeah, I'm just gonna fade out his attacks and go for my parries, because they're a good way to stun him so that I can do some damage to his right arm here. If you want his weapon, which is a boss weapon, then you need to take down or break his arm. And you see that yellow shield, that's your indicator that how much damage his armor has taken. I may actually need to start doing some charge attacks. You're also going to need, if you want to take his arm, you're going to need a battery charge. In order to do it. Oh, man, I may not get his arm because his arm is not broken. Oh, come on. Get out of here with that drone. I'm not doing well at this. There we go. Alright. Now for the execution, and yes, I did get it.
Owner killed in action. Assigning drone to nearby police exo rig.
Now I get drone. I get a schematic. First one. It's not a great set. It's kind of nice, but also you can't complete this set for a while. But increasing drone damage, drones are more useful in this one than they were in the first. And the battery filled restore small amount of health. There's better options, honestly. There's just better options. Now, this is your first single rig. I don't like single rigs. If you do, this is actually a pretty good one. Little retractable knife. But that's our first boss weapon. And it's not a bad one, even though it's coming off the first boss. Alright, so we're going to run over here, and these are going to be things that you want to remember. Wherever you see one of those, you want to go into it. You're going to get these little messages and slideshows. But then it's going to open up a crate.
Can you hear me? Go to Nixon. Buy the plane.
This one doesn't really matter. It's just a little object to get, a toy. But the rest of the crates are all going to have really good weapons in them. We're picking up Omni cells. Those are Omni cells are the material you need to fire your drone. Don't worry about if you're picking them up and you've already got a full thing. It sends them to a hidden inventory, and whenever you die, it'll just restock from that inventory. Or, well, die or rest or whatever. It'll restock from that inventory for you.
Hello? Can
And
you
you
hear
can
me?
just lock on,
My name is Brother Truman.
call out your drone,
The lift should work again.
and tap your triangle button to fire it. Instead of using energy like it does in the first one, your drone uses Omni cells. No Omni cells, no drone fire. But, importantly, it always does damage. In the first one, if you didn't have enough energy for the drone, it would still come out, and you could use it to, like, get an enemy's attention, but it did nothing in terms of damage, which was really irritating. Really relegated drones to some weird niche things. Wonder what's wrong with my network connection. In this one, drones do a lot of damage. And the difference between your different types of drones is crap, what was I thinking? The difference between types of drones is in how many Omni cells they actually use. For now, I'm going to stick with the pistol drone. It's just good. Alright, yeah. You can go through all the DLC stuff I've got. I will be doing the whole DLC, or all the DLC stuff. Most of it's just extra enemies, weapons, and gear. there is the actual Kraken DLC, which I will be doing as well. Alright, so I think this is Brother Truman. We are right at 30 minutes, so I'm gonna hang it up here, and then I will do the city in the next episode. Show y'all a couple of things. Hopefully make it through. Alright. But until then, I will catch y'all next time. You know, take it easy and be good to yourselves. Bye.